there used to be metrics on who people trust, you know. I mean, journalists, no, no, lawyers always way down there, doctors way up there. I haven't looked at those lately. Be interesting to see. But that sort of makes me think of another opportunity we have because there's a group of people now that most people really don't trust, and that's the billionaire tech bros, right? I mean, they're pretty much, I would say, hated beyond just the sort of left wing base. And what they're doing is also more and more becoming an unpopular thing, which is these huge data centers. And so, but what's coming along, the little friend that's coming along with these big data centers are these small modular reactors, right? This is their ideas that we're going to power them with nuclear power. So people are already much more frightened of data centers than they are of nuclear reactors, oddly. That's partly because of the tsunami of propaganda that we've had to confront, which is another reason I wrote the book, even though we can't hope to match the well-financed ability for the nuclear industry to promote itself. But I think we've got a chance now to raise the profile of the risks of nuclear to a whole new demographic who are already fighting these data centers, who hate the tech bros, who don't want the data centers, and need to understand that they're going to get this terrible twofer of not only the data centers guzzling and contaminating their water supply, but nuclear power plants doing the same thing, apart from the massive expense and apart from the risk of meltdown and so forth, and the health implications of living near these things. And the other, I think, alarming thing is that because these billionaires don't want to pay for anything themselves and they don't want these data centers in remote areas because it's too expensive to bring the power out there, they're looking to bring them into densely populated areas, which means that nuclear power plants are going to come into densely populated areas. And there's already resistance to this. We've already been contacted by people who are worried about data centers and have now cottoned on to the fact that this comes with nuclear power.